and mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that
I know, it's crazy.
So build me
the viewer thing is crazy.
Don't break my heart.
Oh my God.
You are a toy, but I could be the boy you adore, and you just let me go. Although you are true, I'm attracted to you all the more. Why do I need you so? Baby, baby, try to find it. I'll make you happy. I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Why do you build me up? But if I'm baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby.
Oh my God, Access Smith is like, oh!
But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have nothing to build me up, but a cup don't break my heart. I need you more than anyone, baby.
What? This view count is so interesting. Hi everybody, what's going on? This is so interesting. Hi everybody, let me hit record. Welcome. I am so tripped out by this view count thing. I am so tripped out. This is so nice that there's so many people here. Karen Sprickett is here. Karen, I want to tell you, so Karen is the girl I knocked up. I know. Oh my God, 1,000 people! That's so exciting! Yay! This is crazy! Who are you all? What's going on? Is it because there's so much going on in the world today and you want me to comfort you? Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. God rest in peace, Farrah Fawcett, Michael Jackson, and Ed McMahon. They always say people die in threes. And it was so weird today how the Twitter trending, people were talking about Ed McMahon again, and that was a couple days ago. Ed McMahon was the sidekick to Johnny Carson, and he was also the host of The Tonight Show. I talked about him on Sunday. I was sad that Ed McMahon died. Again, all right, let's talk about this and get it over with, and let me apologize. Let me apologize. I have a video on Pro 75 right now, and I am emotional, and I feel emotional. I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry. I'm not. I've cried on Blog TV like twice. Remember, I did my mother's eulogy, cried. Something else happened on Blog TV, and I cried. Right? Didn't I cry? I can't remember. Whatever. So today, I'm emotional. I wake up emotional. Just don't ask me why, because I don't know. But everybody has these days. And I am one of those hyper peppy whatever people who, you know, anyway. Oh, and you can enter in the forum for autographs. I will do autographs at 11 o'clock. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. We will play Would You Rather. We will do Mad Libs. I will have fun. I got a present in the mail I'm going to open, but let me just get over the talking about this stuff. So I woke up cranky. I woke up emotional. I had a headache. I was in one of those moves, and then bam, I see Farrah Fawcett has died. And when a celebrity dies, sometimes it hits you, sometimes it doesn't. Because honestly, it's a celebrity. But being What the Buck, I talk about a lot of these people all the time. Farrah Fawcett is someone I talk about a lot, especially because I do the show for the Minisode Network, so I'm always watching Charlie's Angels clips. I grew up watching Charlie's Angels. It's not just some, like, I can't think of some random celebrity, like, no offense to a random celebrity, but if they died, I just wouldn't cry, or it wouldn't give me I wouldn't be sentimental about it, whatever. So I was emotional about that, and then I was even talking to the Minisode people about let's give Farrah an honorary Miss Minisode crown, and maybe I could put together a tribute video. So they sent me some more Charlie's Angels clips, and I will if I try. 1,100 people, hello! And then I said that I was at Chili's today, and there were some kids from high school. Congratulations to the high schoolers who graduated in town tonight. My cousin Jane graduated and stuff. But anyway, so there were these kids in the restaurant, and this kid, 17 years old, walks in and says to his 3 friends, Farrah Fawcett died today. I don't give a shit. I was sitting there, and I wanted, and again, I know I'm a grown-up, I shouldn't, and maybe back when I was 17 years old, I might have been like, Katharine Hepburn died today. I don't even know who that bitch is. think I was amusing my friend. I don't even know what he was thinking. But again, I don't know. Jeffrey, remind me I have to delete videos too because I can't record this. It's so sad. I'm not going to be able to capture this moment. But Sarah, I will sing your song again when I can record. So don't worry, Sarah. I promise I'll do this, or I'll do this on Prone 75. No, I can't. I have to delete old videos. So I can save room for these new videos. So anyway, at this, and I stood up and I glared at this purple. Because they were purple too, like this posted. And I just thought, I can't sit here. I'm not going to order a quesadilla and sit next to this a-hole. So I went and I moved. And I don't know. And I don't know. Again, he's 17 years old. Whatever. And then I get home and everyone's Twittered me. You'll never forget where you were when Princess Diana died. I was at the casino. You'll never forget where you were when Michael Jackson died. I was leaving Chili's, and I looked at my Twitter, and there's a million replies, and they're all saying, did you hear about Michael Jackson? I didn't know what was going on. I had not been online. I had not seen Michael Jackson taken to the hospital or whatever, so that's where I was. I was in the car on the way home from Chili's looking at these Twitters. I get home immediately, and it's all over, dead. And even the 6 o'clock news was saying, and it's always, like, Farrah Fawcett we've known for days or weeks or months, she'll probably pass away. I don't know what happened to Michael Jackson. I still don't know. Do you know what happened? I used the word gutted, and I know I'm being dramatic, but I felt gutted. Cardiac arrest? Ugh. I did, and I'm embarrassed, and I'm not trying to, I don't need, you don't be like, oh, Buck, I'm not asking for sympathy, but just personally, I felt gutted. And I just had instant flashbacks. And I showed you on Blog TV a year ago when we dressed up in 5th grade. My sister Debbie dressed up like Dorothy Hamill, and I dressed up like Michael Jackson. I had a curly wig and the red Michael Jackson and the one glove, and I went moonwalking into the classroom, and I said, I'm Michael Jackson, ow! That's what I did. And I went up on my toes, and I went, I'm Michael Jackson, ow! I thought I was so cool. Oh my God. Exactly. It makes you nostalgic, Megan. And I just flashed back to 1984, 1985, when I don't know what this man did. I don't know what he did to children. I don't know. I know he was all sorts of weird. And I know he was all sorts of weird, and maybe he was addicted. Who knows? I don't know. I just watch all those shows like you do. I don't know anything about this. So, and yes, I certainly, on the What the Buck show, I said this in the Prone 75, Lord knows, I made Michael Jackson jokes for 3-4 years of being What the Buck. Of course I did. I made jokes about everybody.